Hey guys, welcome back. Today's going to be an interesting video. I am going to explain to you the system that I'm going to be using to be able to send cold emails to potentially every one of you who's going to be watching this video. It's going to basically advertise the community and the YouTube channel. It's going to be a very simple process, and I'm going to be taking advantage of a special offer that's available on joinsecret.com. I'm going to be showing that to you. I'm not affiliated with them. As I've mentioned before, I am not affiliated with anybody at the moment. Maybe one day. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the automation that I'm... Not really an automation. This is not an automation. This is just a simple tech stack that I'm going to be showing to you. Let me pull that up on the screen. So, this would have been my regular cold email outreach method. What you see over here is the cold email outreach method that I set up before and I have used before, and it includes multiple steps. That includes automations where it starts from the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, gets all the information, we find emails, and then we set up a instantly email campaign. Takes a lot of steps, and I can show you the list of sequences that I did make at one point in time to be able to achieve this. But today, I'm not going to be doing this. Today, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to explain why. So, if we were to go back to this setup where we had LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Phantom Buster, any mail finder, instantly emails. If you were to do a cold outreach system using this, it's going to cost us quite a bit. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator is like $79.99 a month. You probably need just one subscription month worth of contacts, and then you don't need to use it for the rest of the time, so you can be strategic about it that way. So that's going to cost, like, let's say 79 plus tax, $80. Phantom Buster, about the same, so that comes to 120. Any mail finder, you can get away with about $100 for a good month. Would probably give you about $100. Phantom Buster is the same. You probably need about $180 a month, and then you can add that. You can scale and add that to like a couple of months or a year, and you're going to be needing multiple email addresses. You have to set all of that up. You go through probably Namecheap, get the emails, put them onto an email provider, probably like Google or Gmail, Google Workspace. All of that is going to add up over time in terms of the amount of money that you're going to have to spend. But it is definitely worth it if you have a big sequence and a big list and a very targeted list. In that case, doing this automation is going to be very worth it. But the reason why I'm going to go with this instead is simply because I'll leave a link in the description down below for a website called Joint Secret, where they give exclusive deals to multiple different applications that you can find online. And one of them is, as you can see on the screen right here, Apollo. 80% off the annual basic or professional plan for an entire year. This alone is crazy. And from what I saw, this offer is available only till the end of July, so make use of it, do what you will. You, of course, need to be a premium member of Joint Secret to be able to use this deal. And when you sign in to Joint Secret, they'll give you a discount coupon that you can use with them as well. So their annual plan comes to around $140 per year. Plus this, with the professional plan on Apollo, is like $220 per year if you get for one seat a professional plan for the entire year. And you'll need emails to be able to do that too. So for that, we go through Maildoso. I find that you can get a pretty good deal out of them too. It's pretty decent for what we're looking for, at least. So you can get, for an entire year, for $290, you get 12 email accounts and 3 domains. So this is going to be perfect for your cold email outreach. This stack is only applicable right now because of this deal. If it wasn't for this deal, I would not be using this. I would go with the strategy that I had set up before. It's a little more tedious to set up, but it is an automation that works very well. Tried and true, and you can get lots of good emails out of this. But this one, we're going to do this now, and I'm going to show you what you kind of need to do. So the first thing you're probably going to have to do is sign up to Join Secret, and then coupon. So they'll have a link. You can sign up through this link. You have to not be a member. You have to not have an Apollo account to be able to do this. So if you already have an account with Apollo, you're gonna have to make a new one if you want to make use of this deal. And this is the first step. Get that. Get some email accounts through here. So what you're going to need to do through Maildoso is you'll have to go onto Namecheap and find 3 domains that you like or that you prefer to use. And once you pay for Maildoso, they're going to send you a email, which looks like this, which is a thank you for your purchase, and then you can complete your registration. Once you go in here, they're going to give you a space to add 3 domains, and go ahead and add 3 domains in there, and they're going to set everything up for you. And then once they do that, you're going to have a list of emails. They're probably going to take a couple of hours. As you can see from this email 14 hours ago, I set this up last night. It's 12:30 in the afternoon today. And a couple of hours ago, they set everything up and the emails were ready to use. So once you have that, you're going to get a list of emails with their domains. And from there, they make it very easy for you to be able to export all of these emails into Instantly. So what you would do in that case is you would, in your account page in Maildoso, you would export all of your emails as an Instantly, in the format that Instantly would require the emails to be in. And then once you are in Instantly, you can go into add new accounts, go into IMAP, and just upload the CSV file that they give you into this right here. Just upload it right in here. And then it's going to go through that, verify it, test everything out, and then list all the emails in there, which I currently have right now. And I've set it to do a warm-up. So it's going to warm itself up, and I'm going to leave it like this for like 2 weeks, probably 2.5, depends, before I start sending out the emails. So by the time if you've come to this channel through one of these emails, then just letting you know this was prepared a couple of weeks in advance. So back to where we were on our list. So that was basically getting your emails from Maildoso and going on to Instantly and having them warm up in there. Now about the lead generation. Apollo in itself is a massive database, and from what I've heard, they do a pretty good job in keeping themselves up to date with business emails and contact information for businesses and their employees. It's a pretty good place to get your leads from. It's not perfect. So, as I've mentioned, if you want perfection, you're going to want to go through a system that's going to get you very up-to-date information, and a very good way to do that is to start off with LinkedIn Sales Navigator and then get information from there. But this is one of the a close second. I mean, there are better ones, probably. There are probably better sources of contacts you can get, but for the price, hey, we're on a budget, aren't we? So this is pretty good. And once you're in there, so once you sign up to Apollo, I mean, once you have Apollo, I guess, you can go in and search for the type of person that you are trying to send this email to. And right now, in my case, I went and I looked for people who have tags related to either AI or automations. And here's hoping that everybody that I have sent emails to right now are going to be at least somewhat aware of the value of having automations and what you can do with them. Okay, I'm back. I'm sure you heard the door. Okay, so back to where we were. When you're in Apollo, what you will have to do is create a search query for the type of person that you're looking for. So to do that, you can go into the search section and probably, if you're looking for a specific type of person, in this case, I've kind of listed it out a little bit already. So what you can look for is probably, let's say in my case, we're looking for someone in automations. So we can just do a high level search and say automations. Let me do this properly. And you can see right now there's a lot of people, but we can fine tune this. So we can go into probably like location, scale it down to specifically the United States. That brings it down quite a bit. Number of employees in this company, perhaps you could say, not exceeding 20. That helps. You could probably do something with job titles. So let's say you're looking for someone who's like a decision maker. That's a very go-to way of doing this. So you could do owner, director, founder, co-founder, whatever you want to add. You can go ahead and do that and get a decent list of people that you'd be looking to send. In my case, I made it relevant to, I tried making my search closer, like to be able to reach you. I tried making this search more in line of people who are kind of related with automations, but I made the job titles more general. So that's why if you look at the lists that I've made, I've tried to make two different lists, one with decision makers and one with automations related, and it's a more general topic. So you probably are very likely going to be coming from a list of one of these two. And I think it's pretty broad enough. I'm definitely going to add more to this list, but I think at least for now, in preparation for the community that's going to get put up in August, I think this is a good enough number that I can be able to reach out to. It's like 11,000 in total. If I were to do 100 emails a day out of the 5 emails that you can do on here, plus Instantly's email, which I can probably do like 2 more, because I'm going to be exporting some of the leads from here onto Instantly and make use of that as well. One of the things I have to note again is with Apollo, with the professional plan, you get 5 email seats, so you can only use 5. The rest, do what you will. You can use it on Instantly and add links and leads to that. And you can export leads from here too. You can export 2,000 a month, so make do with that too. But in any case, I can probably hit the 10,000 through just using the 5 emails that I'm going to be putting on Apollo. So you're gonna hear from me. If you're on this list, you're gonna hear from me within the next month. That I can say for sure. But in any case, if I were to go back to this, I can show you what the sequence looks like, what I did. So this is going to be a very, very simple call out. So I'm going to do an A/B test, of course. I've kind of changed it up a little bit, but basically, this is not really good practice. This is way too long. But I figured I might as well add everything on here. Of course, I do have an A/B test where one of the emails are shorter. It's a little shorter, a little more concise, a little more summarized. So I'm just trying them out. I just want to experiment to see how this single email cold outreach format is going to work. So I just want to experiment with that too. So you're going to be my guinea pigs for this. If you reach one of these emails, if you got one of these emails from me. But what my plan is basically to let you know that this channel exists and there's a community that's going to be made just for you that's going to exist as well. And just letting you know that the first 100 people who join are going to be able to join for free. And to let you know that I am going to make sure that this community will be one of the best automation communities out there. And I'm determined to make that happen. And if you got this email, you can probably get to the wait list down in the description. But of course, take a look at all my other videos if you haven't yet, just to give you an idea of what I do. And if you see value in it, then go ahead. But going back, how do you set the emails up in Apollo? Is the question you would probably have. And to do that, it's pretty simple. So from this list from MailDoso, when you export the CSV file, it's going to give you all of the emails as it's shown here. It's going to give you all of the emails, and it is also going to give you passwords. I'm not going to open it because it has all of that on there. So it's going to give you passwords, it's going to give you host names and port numbers. And they are going to be very important. So I will explain why. On Instantly, it's very easy because you just had to import that CSV file in here. But for Apollo, you are going to have to do it manually. In Apollo, to do it, I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. All right. Let me make a note of wait, what? Let me make a note of one of these emails so that I can. Huh? Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. Here you go. So I need to redo this one. So I'm just gonna show you how I would set this up. Let me see if I can find. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. But let me delete this. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I would set this up if I had to do it from scratch. So back here. So in your mailboxes, what you would do is you're gonna click link mailbox. If you had a Google-based email, a Google Workspace email, then you can go ahead and attach it from here. It's probably going to be much easier to do so. But for these emails, you would go into the other section and you're going to add the email address that you pulled up. And in my case, that's the .c, that is .c. That's you over here. Okay. I have the list on the other page, on the other screen. Let me see. Okay. Then we'll try to link this mailbox. Then it's going to ask you for the email provider. Go ahead and click on see all providers because it's not one of these. And then we're going to do custom IMAP settings. At this point, what you're going to have to do is paste in the provided password that it gives you, and you're going to have an IMAP host, which is going to be this for Maildoso, and your SMTP host, which is going to be this. The numbers that are on here for the ports are already correct, so you don't need to change them. It's 993 and 587. So you can just leave it. If this is what you see on there, you can just leave it as it is. And that should take a little bit of time, but set everything up. And it's been linked. And best practices, you can go in there. I've already adjusted the configuration on here. It would normally ask you for the maximum number of emails that you wanted to send for a day, and then the maximum number of emails that you would want to send per hour. So it's recommended that you don't go more than 6 per hour, so I went ahead and changed that. But of course, we are not going to be sending any emails out till the warm-up sequence is complete, which is going to take like 2 weeks. So I'm probably going to start sending these out the 16th or the 15th, probably the Monday, which is probably 16th, just to make sure. Monday, 15th of July is when I'll start sending them out, so 2 weeks from now. And that's how you set up your email inbox, so mailbox on Apollo. And once you have that, you can go into your search results. Once you have a search result, then you can save it as a list, and then you can go ahead and click on this and add it to your sequence. So you'll make a sequence in here for the email that you want to send out, and then export that list from the search results from your saved list into your sequence. And when you're ready to start sending out emails, you can, of course, click on the activate sequence, which I will not do because my emails are not ready. I need to wait. But that's how you would do that. And in all honesty, that's about it. That's all I have set up for the cold email outreach to be able to reach you guys. If you see this, please don't put it in spam. But I'm joking. I promise that one email, as I mentioned, is the only email that you never see. Just letting you know that the channel is available and it's got stuff. The channel that's got stuff. Bonus tip. Going back to Joint Secret. If you want to make a type form. Screw me. What am I doing? Type form. They have a 6 months free across all plans subscription. So even if you've already signed up for Typeform, as long as you're not using a paid subscription of it already, you can gain access to this and do with Typeform as you will. I went ahead and subscribed to this, and now I have a pretty good Typeform experience with which I can make a whole bunch of adjustments. So I've fixed up the community waitlist page a little bit. It's a little different to what it was before. I was able to add a few other extra things and then add a 10,000 receivable submissions for a month type of thing going on. So it's got lots of space and availability. It's like, I mean, I got 6 months free, so why not, right? So I just went ahead and got that. At the 6-month time mark, if I need it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I won't. And that's for 6 months down the line. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the system that I set up for... Let me go ahead and close that. But yeah, Just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the system I have set up for sending out the cold emails right now. It's very simple, very basic, and it's making use of a deal, so it's limited time. So I'm just trying to make use of every opportunity that I can get. Probably one of these days I'll make a full-on video of the other more detailed and more feasible cold email lead generation and cold email outreach method that probably you would find more useful. But yeah, this one's a pretty simple one, just one email sequence. I'm doing a split and A/B testing of different kinds of them, but it's just one email per person. Not selling anything, not selling a service, not selling anything. It's just letting them know that a channel exists and there's a community that they can join if they want to. And it's not even a community yet because it's just a waitlist. There's that too. But yeah, thanks for watching all the way through. I'll let you guys know when I have a new video on that other lead generation system ready. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and stay tuned. We'll catch you later.